Hey guys, I'm Mac with Aero Pest Service, and I'm doing a termite inspection on this house behind me. And here's the thing, I found something very interesting about this house, and I want to share it with you. When it comes to termite inspections, here's the thing, make sure you do a thorough inspection. I have a video right here that you can go to. It's called Discovering the Secrets of a Termite Inspection. Go watch that. I want you to be informed. I want you to be educated, because here's the thing, termites do more damage than fires, floods, and storms combined. And I always give this fact when I do YouTube videos about termites, is that all they need is the width of a sheet of paper to get into your home. It's not very big. So it's important to have a termite inspection, and it's also equally important to have a treatment, especially if you live in Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. Matter of fact, termites are found in every state except for Alaska. Alaska is the only state they've never found termite activity in. But anyway, if you live anywhere else, just know termites can do a lot of damage to your home, and they don't need very much access, the width of a sheet of paper. But here's the thing. Today, I'm at this house, and I'm doing what I do on these WDO or wood destroying organism inspections. I already went through the inside of the home. I'm looking for exit holes. I'm looking for discarded wings. I'm looking for mud tubes. I'm looking for rotted wood, anything of that nature that's going to show me any evidence of termites or wood destroying organisms. Okay, also, when I'm going through this home on inspection, and part of my inspection report, it's going to have a place on there that says, is there any evidence of previous treatment? Okay, now I want to show you on this home behind me, there has been some evidence of previous treatment. Now I told you, bear with me, I have something very surprising that I want to share with you. You're not going to want to miss this. It's going to be muy importante. Okay, so when I look for evidence of previous treatment, there's only two things I'm really looking for, okay? I'm looking for drill holes where they had to drill the brick, drill the patios. I'm looking for a inspection sticker that by Florida law that you have to put there that says that this home has either been inspected for termites or has been treated for termites. You have to list the termite chemical or product, percentage, the address of the home, and the date that it was actually done. Okay, so I'm looking for those things, or maybe termite bait stations around the exterior perimeter. Now at this home, I've noticed there are some drill holes. Okay, so this house has had some type of termite treatment on it before, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, and also I'm going to show you what they should have done. All right, because there's a lot of mistakes that's been done on this house, and I want to share them with you because, like I said before, I want you to be educated, because I want your house to be completely protected against termites. So here's the thing, you can see here, there's a drill hole, and they usually go every other brick. So there's none there, none there. Oh, there's another drill hole here. Okay, let's come around. Another drill hole here. Now, on this one, they did kind of go every other brick, but it's very random, because look at this. There's one here. They should have put one here. They skipped that and went to here, and they did that all the way down this whole porch. Okay, the reason why you drill holes in the brick is because this brick is just a veneer. There's a space behind that brick, and it sits on the footer, and termites come from the ground up, as subterranean termites come from the ground up through that footer behind the brick, and that's the way they get inside the house, on a brick veneer. And a lot of times you don't even know that they're even there until they've done a lot of damage on the home. But here's the thing, if you're gonna do a proper termite treatment on a home like this, okay, first of all, you drill the brick, you just pop this veneer, and you apply the chemical behind the brick So you create a barrier. That's the whole purpose of a liquid termite barrier treatment. You're trying to produce a 100% barrier around the exterior perimeter of the home, so the termites that are in the ground, when they come up to try to gain access, they come in contact with the chemical and it kills them. Okay, so here's what I noticed on this house. Okay, one, only the porch area has been drilled, the brick area. Okay, so this whole area from here to here and all the way down the side of this garage, and in the front, that's the only place that I see drill holes. Everywhere else on the exterior perimeter of this home, there aren't any drill holes. So that tells me one thing. One, at some point in time, they had termites in that area. They had termites in this area somewhere. And all they did was a spot treatment on this home, because probably they didn't want to pay for a whole treatment. Because sometimes termite treatments can be fairly expensive depending on the house and the work that needs to be involved. So they only did a spot treatment on this home. But here's the thing. What they didn't do either is that when you drill the brick, you also want to drill the patios. Not only do you want a barrier on the inside, you want a barrier around the outside. So they got to drill the brick here, apply the chemical on the inside of the brick, and also every 12 inches you drill a hole and you create that barrier on the outside. Okay, so I'm not seeing any drill holes on this patio whatsoever. So one, they only did a partial treatment, and two, they didn't even do the partial treatment right. So what should they have done? They should have drilled the brick, and they should have drilled the patios also. Now, what do you do when you don't have a patio? Like out here in this area, okay, where you have the flower beds, what you do is you dig a trench on the outside, roughly 6 inches deep, 6 inches wide, and you apply that product, the termiticide, on the outside of the brick. So that gives your outer barrier there, not just on the inside, but on the outside as well. Now, sometimes you got to dig deeper than 6 inches, depending on how deep the footer is. You want that chemical to go all the way down to the footer. If you're not going all the way down to the footer, you're not doing the job right. So in order to get the complete termite treatment, you got to drill the brick and trench the outside. So I'm going to show you another area of the home, because it's not all brick. And what they should have done here, which I know they didn't, because they only did a partial treatment, because like this area is not drilled, but on this area right here, there's nothing to drill. All you got to do is dig a trench and create that chemical barrier on the outside of this slab, because this is a monolithic slab and termites can come from the ground up into this house. They build these mud tubes to travel in. It protects them from ants and other invaders that may try to harm the colony. So they travel in and out of those things. It protects them from the environment, from sunlight, from the weather, whole 9 yards. So on this part of the house, you just simply dig that trench, and you want to dig that trench all the way down to the footer as well. Now, here's the thing. Now, when you're trenching a house out, you go all the way down to the footer, and you apply the appropriate amount of chemical around this home to give you adequate protection. Now, here's another reason why you don't do just a partial treatment. I want to take you to the garage, because a lot of times on your liquid treatments, the garage is neglected. Let me show you real quick. Here's the garage. Okay. A lot of times your liquid treatments neglect the inside of this garage, because they're not thinking termites are going to come up through there. They're always in their mind thinking that termites are just going to come up on the outside or the exterior perimeter of the home. Okay, this is the other side of the garage. This is a monolithic slab. So they're thinking, well, let's just trench the outside, drill the brick, and you're done. But you're not done. You're not done, because if all you did was trench the outside and drill the brick, you're still neglecting the garage. And here's what I want to show you. This is a surprising thing that I want to share with you today, because doing the spot treatment and also not doing the garage has caused this house to have live active termites, okay? And I told you what, termites, all they need is the width of a sheet of paper to get into your home, okay? So let's look at this. You see how this garage has a crack here? That crack is an expansion joint. They poured this slab separate from the main slab of the home. And so anytime you have two different slabs poured up against each other, you're gonna have what we call a cold joint. And that cold joint is gonna create that crack for termites to enter into the home. But a lot of people don't think about termites coming up through the garage. They only think about the exterior. And so this is one reason why I really love the baiting system. I'm gonna get into the baiting system in just a moment, but I wanna show you when you don't do a full treatment on a home, you leave the other areas of the house vulnerable for termite attack. So this home only had a spot treatment on that garage and on that patio, on that one side, that was it, okay? Now that side and those areas may be protected, but what about the rest of the house? There's 20 termite colonies per acre of land in Florida alone. Just doing a spot treatment is not gonna protect your home. That's the cheap way out. That's the lazy way out. That's the wrong way to protect your home. And you have a false sense of protection when you only do a spot treatment on your home. Because here's the thing. All they need is the width of a sheet of paper, okay? All the way down this wall, there is a crack. So as I'm doing this inspection, I'm walking around and I don't see anything. Everything looks great. Everything is wonderful until I get to this point right here. Let me show you. Look at this. Termite tubes. This one's just starting. Looks like there's one starting right here. You keep going around. Look at that tube. That tube goes all the way up into the house. Look back there. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4. There's actually 4 termite tubes behind this water heater right here. Now, I went on the outside, on the other side of this garage, didn't see anything. But look at that. All they need is a width of a sheet of paper to get in to the house. They're building all these other smaller shelter tubes to go up into the home. So what are they doing right now? They're going up that shelter tube into the home. Right now, they're eating away the 2x4s. This home is actually a food source for this termite colony. This home is a food source for this termite colony. They're going up into the house, they're getting the 2x4s or even the plywood that the sheetrock is attached to, and they're slowly but surely eating away this home. Now, how long have they been there? I don't know. But they're here now, and they're not gonna be happy when they get this report, because one, they're probably thinking, hey, I had a termite treatment. Yeah, well, you had a spot treatment, and then that spot treatment wasn't even done right. You only treated one area of the house, which left the other areas of the house vulnerable. So that tells me, it's like, what's behind the brick on the rest of the house? You don't know. That's why you have to have a full treatment on your house. Now, you want to go ahead and open up one of these shelter tubes and see what we got? Let's see what we got. Come on. Let's start with the biggest one here. Look at that. Live termites. Live termites. Wow. Look at that. Live termites. That one right there, that one's huge. Wow. So right now I'm at probably a $350,000, $400,000 home tops. I mean, this thing is nice, super nice. So you can see termites, they don't care what kind of house you have. If your house has wood, your house is vulnerable. Okay, so here's the thing. If you're gonna treat your home for termites, do it right. Do the job right. It may cost you a little extra money, but you know how much money now it's gonna cost them? Because now they paid for a spot treatment, which was $300-400, probably, maybe a little bit more. Now they have to pay for treatment, a whole treatment, because whoever's buying this house, they're not gonna pay for a spot treatment. They're gonna want this house completely protected against termites, okay? So here's the thing when I'll talk about liquid treatments. You gotta do the whole outside and you gotta do areas like this in the garage. Now, back to the baiting system. The reason why I love the baiting system, for one reason. One, it eliminates the entire colony. You don't have to come in areas like this and drill the garage. You don't have to drill the brick. You don't have to drill the patios. You don't have to put all this chemical in and around your home, because when they come in contact with the bait, they take that bait back to the colony, and guess what the bait does? It eliminates the entire colony. So when we use the Centricon baiting system and we place this bait stations every 8 to 10 feet around the exterior perimeter of the home, and once they come in contact with it, they find it as a food source and they take it back to the colony and it kills the entire colony. And we don't have to worry about, one, did the technician do it right? Because when you're dealing with liquid treatments, you deal with a couple things. Like, one, did the technician drill it right? Did he trench it right? Did he mix it right? Did he put the right amount of chemical out? Because all of those are factors in having a successful liquid termite treatment. Did he drill the garage? Did he do the bat trap areas? Okay. Now with the baiting system, I don't have to worry about any of those things. I can walk out to a house, I can look down and I can see the bait placements of every station, because we don't make the bait. We don't manufacture the bait. All we do is install it and then service it. And so I can walk around that house and I know that that house is properly protected by the Centricon termite elimination system simply by walking out and seeing if it was installed properly, okay? I don't have to worry about those things. And ever since we've been doing our termite treatments with the baiting system, we've had tremendous success with it. Now, if you have any questions about termites, have any questions about termite treatments, baiting system, liquid system, hey, reach out to me, put a comment down below. Hey, I got another video right here about how termites destroyed a tiny home out on Panama City Beach. You can take a look at that if you like. And also, thank you for watching our channel. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. I appreciate that. Every comment, every like, every share, it's just, we treasure you and we want to continue to provide quality content for you. We want you to be educated. We want you to know everything there is to know about termites so your home can be properly protected and you don't get scammed by people, okay? And so we thank you for this. And listen, these people now, they're gonna have to get this treated and they're not gonna be very happy with it, but it's gonna be done right now. And so now the people that are gonna be buying this home, they're gonna be happy customers. They're gonna be excited that we found it, and they're going to be excited that we've taken care of the problem and the problem was taken care of right, okay? Hey, listen, we love you guys. We appreciate you. And thank you for watching this video, and God bless.